need to do. Staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do. Staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Be with you. Be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you.
You know I met you in the dark, it was a Saturday night. Remember seeing you just dancing in the middle of the crowd. There was something about you, cause you got stuck in my mind. Stuck in my mind, stuck in my mind. I started talking. I held you in my arms and you asked what we should do.
51 months of being a dirty drop bear, Barry Muji. Have a good flight, I'll miss everyone long time.
Yeah, I won't mind. As long as you stay with me, I'm alright. I wanna hold ya. I wanna hold ya. You got those red lips, blue eyes, black skinny jeans, and every room you walk into, you're always setting the scene. I wanna hold ya, hold ya. We went out of the club and we started walking the streets, and then we stopped for a while and you said you wanna kiss me. I remember thinking, is this really happening? Happening, happening. I never thought I'd meet someone so beautiful. I couldn't lights on our way back home, our way back home, our way back home. I said you can do what you want to with me, yeah, I won't mind. As long as you stay with me, I'm alright. I wanna hold ya. Black skinny jeans and every room you walk into, you're always setting the scene. I wanna hold ya, hold ya. Baby, I'm falling for ya. Falling for ya. Met you in the dark, dark. Met you in the dark. Met you in the dark, dark. Met you in the dark. Met you in the dark, dark. Met you in the dark. Met you in the dark, dark. Met you in the dark. Met you in the dark, dark. I wanna hold ya.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to the stream, Mr. Loco. Thank you very much for dropping in the 10 gifted subs. I really appreciate that. We'll do a bit of a cheerio to all the gifteds a little bit later. And hello, Jacko. Hello, Jacko. Are you a little bit sleep deprived, young man? Welcome to the world of having... I don't know. You did better than me. You did better than me. You got more kids than me. But anyways, welcome everybody. Hope you're doing well. Loco just dropped in 10 gifted subs to start off the stream. I appreciate it. And we're starting a little bit early because I'm like you guys. I want to fly this thing. I haven't flown it yet. I played around with it, but I haven't flown it yet. So, Big Jacko, thank you very much for, I think we had, 51 months now. Also, Loki with the 10 gifted stubs, which went to Wizard Discommons, Raiden, Bubba Von Braun, Zayden, Daniel, Creative Cheeto, Armor Dragon, I believe it is, Jonathan, and Chris as well. So, hope you guys are doing well. We started the stream like 2 hours earlier. It's becoming a theme on Sundays. I might just start the streams earlier on Sundays and do longer streams, but I'm still learning it. I've started to read the manual a little bit, but I think it's going to be pretty much straightforward to fly. So if you are up for an aircraft that is back in the classic days, that seemed to be I think it's going to be pretty easy to fly. If you're a bit daunted by the F-28 and the RJ and Avro, this might be the plane for you. So no GP tonight. I don't know. I don't think there is. Because if there is, I haven't followed it. I don't think there is. When is the next Formula One race on? I don't think it's tonight. Because I would have been watching it. June 26th. Nah, it's next week. Which is Austrian. Yeah. Yeah. Because I would have known about that one. How much is this aircraft? I don't have prices for you. I don't have a release date. I do have a release date, but I'm not going to tell you because I've been told not to tell you just in case. Because this is a pre-release version that I'm actually using, and they've already done some updates to it. So actually, I should have checked to see if there was another update before I went live. But yeah, I've already messed around with it a little bit, so we're going to learn it together. I basically just made sure that I could import my flight plan, set up some cameras, and just set up the FMS and so forth, and sort of play around with it a little bit. Start it up. That's about it. That's pretty much all I've done. So, and then I've started reading the actual manual because with the Just Flight aircraft, I do like to know as much as I can about them, but we're a bit of a learning curve. But there is a bunch of YouTubers and a bunch of streamers that are already gone and got their content and put some stuff out for this already, so there's plenty of stuff out there on the internet. So, but yeah, it's Pringle's fault is the reason why we're starting early, because I wanted to check it out too. So but anyways, Pringles, welcome to the stream. Mr. Wizard Gaming, welcome to the stream. Jacko, which we said to say hello for. Oh, and I didn't say congratulations to Jacko as well. Discommons in here. Above and Braun is in here. Richo is here. Raiden's here. Welcome, guys. Hope you guys are having a great morning, evening, or afternoon. I believe in some parts of the world it's even Father's Day today. Who else is in the chat? Mr. Icelandic Warrior. Have a splendid flight. Hey, it's nice to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing well. Loco's here, of course, with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you very, very, very much for doing that. I appreciate it. I was watching a review by British Asgeek today, and he said it was likely this week on the 24th. I assume at UK time. I'm not going to confirm or deny any of that. Now has 2 Geelong supporters. He's going to have to pay a few membership fees when he's in a little few years time. Anyways, I think I got everybody, but we are a little bit early. We're like 2 hours early for the stream, so YouTube wouldn't even sent the details out that we're streaming this early. So, anyways, it might take a while before the view count goes up a little bit. Read the manual. So I do read manuals. You guys, there's a difference between a manual and a checklist. So I like to know what I'm doing. Just because I have my own flows and stuff doesn't mean I don't, read manuals. But anyways, you guys will never believe me, so I don't care. I don't care. It's Friday night against good luck on Friday night against Paraguay. I'm not even watching the soccer. I'm not even watching the soccer, so I haven't even watched a match. So Kanga, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Royzol, I said, have I got that many good aircraft add-ons? I need to learn these before I get more, but I have been waiting for this release for a lifetime. Yeah. And the reason why this one took a while to release is because it's the first proper FMS that Just Flight have put in a aircraft that has follows a VNAV and has auto throttle and all that sort of stuff. That seems to be the issue when it comes to a lot of developers. What's the stuff that takes the most amount of time with is to actually get that right, be able to get it to follow the VNAV properly, yeah, that seems to be. But obviously, Just Flight. Also, I think Just Flight went and started this and then scrapped it and then went and built it from scratch again. I think that's what happened with them as well. But like I said, anytime Just Flight release an aircraft, this looks pretty solid. So I put Just Flight in the category of like PMDG and Black Square and like A2A. When they bring out the aircraft, they're just solid. They just work and everything's good, and they might do a hot fix, but there's not really much to fix. Not like some of the other developers out there that may bring out something and then spend the next 2 years updating it. So, or you even got some other developers out there that still release their aircraft like in FS 2020, and they still don't have the VNAV working. But we won't talk about them. So, anyways. I wouldn't watch F1 before watching soccer. I would watch F1 before soccer. I just watch F1 before everything, Tell someone who cares. Oh, is Fozzie here? Hey, Fozzie. US beat Australia. Yeah. Yep. FS Jets, E-Jets. I didn't say anything. I did not say anything, Pringles. I did not. That was you that said something. But anyways, we're going to jump in the sim. Big thank you to, the early access is a cancer. Yeah, I don't know. It just hasn't seemed to work out for people, has it, with early access? Like, you really want to be involved in the product. And I just think they early access tend to basically prolong the development time. But then again, the reason why developers do that is because they need the money. So there are betas and there are releases. Yeah, it's pretty much how it is. That's why I like our good friends at Just Flight, because they make good stuff and they don't do betas or anything like that, or alphas. They just release the stuff, and when they give them to me, I've been very, very lucky to have all their aircraft for many, many, many years sent through. They are pre-releases, so it's not the release candidate, but it's like super good. So I can't complain with any of that sort of stuff. But if we do see some bugs and stuff, we'll let them know. So, anyways, we are going to jump in to the sim. Is the swell going into work? It is walk around compatible. Thank you for that, Pringles. And there's not terribly heaps to do, but there is things to do on it. So we're at Brisbane. We're actually at where Alliance actually have their Fokkers around. So this is actually where they park them and push them back in the terminals that they actually use. But as you can see, like all Just Flight aircraft, it is very, very super detailed. And if anybody watched the 30-minute sound set video, and then also Just Flight released another video today, or in the last 24 hours, about going through all the different systems and stuff. I haven't had a chance to watch that one, but they did. So there's a lot of information out there. And of course, it's like 100 and something page manual. So yes, you can see the detail on it. Super nice. Actually, let's have a look at the wheel while we're here. I thought the terminal looked familiar. Yep. And I'm running the 8K livery because they've got a new livery manager, which I've got access to, and I'm using the 8K liveries. So look at that. Like, you can read all the words on it. Super cool. Let's have a look at the wheel well. See if they've actually... Yes, they have. There we go. They've actually done all the bits and pieces in here. And where the actual gear goes up and folds up in here. So that drops down. So they've doing everything. Pretty cool. I like how they go above what others do. Like, look at this. The detail of this little plaque here that no one's going to see. You can read up all the information about it. You're not going to see it because the tire's there, but they put it in there. Does it have the cabins? That the question? Yeah, it does have cabins. Yep. I haven't explored. Like, I haven't looked at this in much detail. I basically... just pretty much got to the aircraft where I knew I could put a flight plan in it and, you know, hopefully we could do a stream. So anything else, I haven't had a chance to mess around with it because when we got access for this, I was working on the video for the news video. So are these LED lights? No, these aren't LED lights in here. There we go. So that shines on there. So then I think so you can actually see the on the wing here. So you can actually then see your flap stuff there. But look at that. You've got all the rivets popping out, which is nice. And we're in the Alliance livery. There's actually quite a few liveries. So there's 4 variants of the aircraft. There's 3, or is there 5 variants? Can't remember, but there's a bunch of variants. There's 5. There's 4 variants of the 100, which was the more popular version. And then there is 1 variant of the 700. I haven't looked, sorry, the 70. I haven't looked at that yet. There you go, some of the lightage. But yeah, I haven't looked at that yet. I actually haven't even installed it, so... Waited this for so long, so very much looking forward to this. I watched the streamer fly the Fokker F70 F100, beautiful aircraft. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit more of a popular aircraft that you're going to see content creators use because a lot of them don't fly some of the more complex classic aircraft because they struggle. Where I love them, I absolutely love them. I prefer flying all the complex stuff than just, you know. Don't get me wrong, the Phoenix and Airbuses are great to fly around with, but I prefer to fly this. And this thing's got all the mod comms, so... but yeah, I like flying things like the F-28 and stuff like that. Difference is with this guy here is this one's got actually spinning turbine fans at the front. So... where if you remember the F-28, and it's obviously got a lot bigger engines, the F-28 doesn't have spinning turbines on that because that's not what they use. So this is all new for the Just Flight team that modeled that, and doesn't that look really good? Look at the just spinning. Really good. Gotta love the fan blades. The drop rattle noise. Yep, yeah, that's all built in. Do you want to hear it? We can hear it. Oh, do you know what? You're not going to be able to hear it. There's a reason why you can't hear it, because I'm not on the outside view. Even though I'm on the outside view, I'm still in the cockpit view. So you're not going to hear it. I have to go in a different view. And then, of course, you've got the... I'm looking forward to seeing the animations on the engines closing up on this guy here. Because this one's got auto thrust on it. I mean, not auto thrust, it's got reverse thrust on this one. So we've got all the modern comms on the F100. And I think Alliance is still flying 23 of these, actually. 23 of these are still flying around. They use a lot of FIFO, flying these using a lot of FIFO stuff. So we're actually going up to one of the places where they use these to fly in. I think it's Moranbah, but we're making a stop to Gladstone on the way. So... And I think I've already seen that some of our livery makers are already making extra liveries for this girl. I think they use the E90s as well. Yeah, yeah. Just in their 100 fleet, there's 23 of them still. So they're still getting around. Look at all the bump mapping. Can you see all the bump mapping there? I love it when developers use bump mapping properly. But yeah, you can actually go and do the proper walk around. There is things for you guys to touch and all that sort of stuff and open up and check. I don't know exactly where they all are because I haven't had a chance to have a look. So we're not going to do it on today's flight, but we're going to be flying this a bunch over the next week or so. There's the poo. Need liveries for Mexican Aviation. Well, I saw Tavis on Facebook already doing different Alliance liveries, so I'm not sure if he's going to be doing Mexican ones. I believe there is nice AP. I believe there is a Mexican livery in there, actually. Just remind me a little bit later, and I'll or when we finish the stream or halfway through the stream, I'll bring up the livery manager so you guys can have a look at it. Such a beautiful aircraft. Hey, Captain Crunch, what's going on? Yeah, well, you guys don't have to wait very long at all. Should be out soon. And we'll go through the cabin. We'll do all this on the ground. And the reasons why I started early, I want to have a big look at it. There's a bit like Rex. I don't know if you're going to be able to keep up with us with this thing here. Then you've got the aft door there for the cargo. And what do we got here? This is where the lights will retract. Somewhere around here. Well, that's where they put the fuel in, is it? That's the fuel. Yep. I can't read upside down. What's that say? Can't read upside down. It's like 5 or 10 days. I don't even put a question mark on it because I'm not going. I've been told not to say anything, so I won't. It's one thing that the guys said is that they don't want people saying this is the date just in case they have to delay it, but it's going to be soon. And then we'll have a look at the cabin. Looks amazing, yeah. They do really great work. I would love Just Flight to do a some of the classic Boeing aircraft or something. But yeah. Absolutely sensational, isn't it? So big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight for sending this to us so we can have a look. Oh, Mrs. Oz has brought us some dinner. I don't know when we're going to get to that, but we'll get to that. Let's have a look at the windshield here and the nose. Yeah, she's gone. We've got a family friend staying over for a few days from the USA, so I said I'll have dinner in here tonight. Look at that! You even got the paint falling off the windscreen wipers there, which is super cool. Have they done that deliberately? Is that... No, I think I might be seeing a bit of an artifact there. But yes, that is the outside. Let's have a look at the inside quickly. Cockpit service even? Yeah, I know, lucky. It smells really good. Having some sort of chicken. Oh, hang on. There we go. All right, we'll come back to the cockpit in a second. Let's go and have a look at like all this sort of stuff you can sort of play around with. You can open up the doors. Hang on. I don't know how to open up the doors, but you'll be able to open up the doors because you can open up all the doors on the Just Flight planes. Manual, how do I open up the door? There we go. And it's got dynamic sounds as well. Is this the Fokker? This is the 100. And it's got dynamic sounds, so I actually started hearing the different sounds as they pop through. We can do the old radio and all that sort of stuff here, so we can actually switch this on. Actually, I can't switch it on because I've got no power to the aircraft. You've got the coffee maker and all that sort of stuff. All this works, and you can switch it on, but obviously it's not going to turn on at the moment because even this one opens up because we don't have any power to the plane. There we go. Open them all up. Go back into the cabin. There's different configurations and cabins and doors and all that sort of stuff for the aircraft. I don't know if these open, but Just Flight never do the overheads opening, which makes sense to me because you're only going to press it once. They don't do any of the bring these down or not, so that's pretty common for Just Flight aircraft. They pretty much don't do any animations in the stuff because I'm with them. You don't really need to. So your SA flight crew can actually make you a coffee now. They can. Yep, absolutely. Oh, I'm flying in and out, but yep. Don't know what's on the back of these. Wouldn't be much though. There we go. Got Alliance little magazine, so that's a nice little thing that they've got in there. So I guess they'll have that for all of them. It's a very, 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 very clean plane at the moment. So Pringles hasn't walked in his dirty shoes. Exit row there. Holy cow, that dinner smells absolutely lovely. We're just trolling all the way over to the back. I did do some views, as you can see, some front views, back views, which I'll publish them on Cheesepleen when the aircraft releases, so if you want to grab them. And then you can got the... Look at that for a view. Look at that for a view. Absolutely stunning. I haven't been down to the back of the plane yet, so I don't know what's down here. Actually, I haven't really been in the cabin after setting some views up. So there's a toilet there. Oh, hang on. It's very cramped down here, isn't it? There's not much down here. There's a toilet. And there's some more stuff for meal services. But I think there's different variants of this aircraft for the different door configurations. So I haven't checked them all out just yet. So But yeah, solids. I don't know what the FPS usage is of the actual aircraft. I haven't looked, but you can choose between 4K and 8K liveries. And there's click spots everywhere. I haven't had a chance to mess around with them, but I did read one already in the manual here, which I want to have a look at. Well, that's to do that. But there's something to do with ashtrays or something that I saw. But I don't know. I have to find out where that is. But I won't do all the click spots because I don't want to give stuff away for you guys to mess around with when it actually releases. But there, it's got the old shag. We got the shagger seats there. So they've even done some textures there. You can close your door. I think that's the door latch button there. And open up the door. There's even got a jump out seat there. Smooth animations for that. Normally you see people do animations for seats and they fold up like super quick. So, you know, all that sort of stuff's there. All the circuit breakers at work. You have a look, you can see a lot of the textures. She's an old girl. She's a well looked after girl, but she's an older girl. You can see all the different textures on here. Different scratches and wear and stuff like that. Different metal wear. Like, look at the detail. Just like, look at that. Don't want to zoom in too close because it doesn't look authentic. But, you know, just look at the detail on that. It's insane. If only Fokker kept making these planes. Hey, Disket, as part of the team is making deliveries for the delivery manager for the Fokker. I'm part of the team. Ah, there we go. Nice one. Well, but thank you very much for popping in. I appreciate it. And you've got the checklist. You got the paper checklist that you can do. So that's how you can get rid of it, like I will be. For getting rid of that. But if you wanted to like have a look at all the buttons and stuff like that, like all of them are individually, like look at them. They've got like gunk on them, like finger gunk when it's being pressed on there. So you've got all the like, you know, people's dirty fingers from eating lunch and stuff on the plane, all in there. And it's all different too. None of it's the same. It's all been modeled differently. So that's all cool. But yeah, if you're familiar with the F-28, you'd be familiar with parts of the aircraft. But yeah, some things are in different places. I love how that's got park brake and then the brake parts sort of being like, you know, it's got some gunk there and stuff like that. So that's cool. CRT screens. So you can really see them, that the CRT screens when they're turned on. So you can see the bevel of the screen around there, and then it's obviously got the plastic or the glass part over the top there, so that's pretty cool. Very similar to the A300 in that system logic, a bloody amazing aircraft. Yes, Mr. Simblitz has obviously had a copy of this as well, and over the last 36 hours he's made a video and popped it out, so you're welcome to have a look at that. And like you've got all your moving stuff that you would expect to see in all the other Just Flight aircraft. So yeah, it looks pretty good. So we're going to get up and fly this in a sec, but I've got to scoff down some dinner. So I may just have to put some music on for 5 minutes and just go back to the outside views, just so I can scoff this dinner down, and then we can get started. More importantly, let's have a fly around. Can't get enough of it. Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome to come and join. I haven't flown it yet, Simblitz. I thought I'd leave it to the stream. I've played around with it and stuff like that, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But yeah, I haven't landed it or anything like that, so it should be quite interesting. But I've had a good look at it, so I think I will be fine. I've just got to remember to take flight control lock off. But things are like in a different place. As you can see, if you use it, the F-28, different to this thing. It's a bit Airbusy. Unfortunately, it's a bit of Airbusy, but you've got your engine management system in here, which is super cool. You've got Toga. You got flex, climb, cruise. So the actual the throttle will actually engage and it will throttle along at the speeds that you want it to. All your lights and stuff, your overheads there. Obviously, it's got the FMS on both sides of this particular aircraft. Auto brakes are in there. You've got your displays for your screen management down there. And then the overhead's super automatic. Like, this just looks all Airbusy too when you actually have a look at it. So a lot of these, don't get worried about a lot of these buttons here because a lot of this is like the Airbus. It's all automatic. So it's a very different aircraft than, say, the piano keys pressing it on an RJ or something that you've seen from other just flight aircraft. So, and obviously it's got the GPS and stuff like that. So it should be pretty cool. Do these move around? Yeah, I thought they did move around, which they have done in previous releases. So just give me a few minutes, guys, to just scop this food down here. I'm just going to put some music on, and we'll just go back to the views, and then we'll jump in and get this thing up and running, and we'll turn the sounds up. If you have any questions on the plane, feel free to give us a yell. What I don't know, Blitzy probably already knows because he's had a chance to fly it. And then we'll get going. So, all right, I've got stuff all over my fingers already. Pardon the pun. I'll be back in a minute. I thought you were going, Jacko.
Just the way you are, keep on shining. You're perfect as you are, just the way you are. Don't you know that you're beautiful? Just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful? No matter what the scars, no matter what they say, and we'll shout it out louder, prouder. Ain't no one gonna hold us down, 'cause you know that we're beautiful. Just the way we are, just the way you are, oh, just the way you are. Reboot, I'm cold red, my service automated, like data running through my veins. Got you distracted, subconscious overloaded. Careful, don't pull the cord on me. No time to stay around. Keep walking till you get
Oh, I think I'm going to give myself indigestion for absolutely smashing that down. Holy cow. That was so good. So good. Yeah, you can't do MJ after you've done the other one, Dave. It's on a timeout.
I won't waste my love on your heart. Sorry, 'cause I can't get
Now I'm choking on water.
I want, and I don't need
Oh my god. I don't think I've ate dinner so quickly in my life. All right.
Can't live to live without you. Can't live to live without you. Can't live with you more.
It's just a matter of time before someone else did it. Oh, it was Dave again. Was it? Was it Dave? Anyways. All right, let's jump in. I was just going to prepare a quick sim brief. So I don't know if they've updated sim brief just yet, but I've updated my sim brief because I actually got sim brief profile sent to me from our good friends over at Just Flight. So I assume they will send them off to the to sim brief to get updated for launch. But everything does work, so which is good. I'm going to use current time. Get this implemented here because you can import your sim brief flight plans straight into the aircraft. So, which we're going to do in a second. I'll just get it set up. Glad you kept Ken Lee. I don't know. I still think that was a mistake, but anyways. All right. We are in. All right. So what we're going to do is I'll bring up SayIntentions bar, but we are going to use that, of course. Fox 7100 are available already in SimBrief. They are they? Okay, cool. Sweet. Yeah, I know that they're in there, but the profile's in there from Just Flight, though. I know you can click the F70 down there, but does it just say default, or does it actually have the Just Flight profiles in there? Same as a lot of the stuff that you have here is in here that we've seen for the other Just Flight aircraft, except we've got a performance. Excuse me, I'm bringing up my dinner because I ate it so quickly. We've got a performance button in here, which will go in here in a little bit because obviously we've got an auto throttle on the actual aircraft. I don't have my Navigraph charts in here, but you can use Navigraph charts. You can use different maps as well, which is all part of this. This actually works a lot better than previously. And we've got our aircraft mode and all that sort of stuff, which we are going to bring up in a second. And you've got your checklists as well as all that sort of stuff there, settings and all that sort of stuff. So it works really similar. Your main thing is your performance is a new addition to the F28 and also the RJ aircraft as well. Hey, Haydos, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day, g'day. Mr. York, of course you can. You can join. And also, excuse my French, I sent you a Discord message too. I think. Oh no, that was someone else. That was someone else. Oh, hang on. There we go. I'll minimize that. Jeez, it's hot in the room already. All right, OFP. We're going to bring that up. That's already brought in the thing. So I'm just going to reload that into the sim. So we're going to fly up to Gladstone to start off with, and then we're going to go over to Moranbah. So now when I go back to the aircraft, it should bring up so I can import the weights into the actual aircraft. So we go import. And we can import the fuel. We're going to do this instantaneously in a second. I can hear other people's aircraft starting to go. So I may... oh, what's that? I don't know what that is. I might just close these doors here so that doesn't make a noise so we don't have to hear it. We'll actually close this from the outside. Will that close now? No, it won't. All right, so I'll have to use this guy here to close the doors anyway. So we'll press that. Press that. Does anyone, I think the turbulence of the Cessna excessive sometimes can land almost at flipping the plane. Doesn't feel right in career mode. Maybe that's the problem. It might be different in career mode than what it is actually in the real thing. And the camera's buggered up already. Hopefully that works. There we go. Always does it at least once. Cool. We're in cold and dark mode. We're going to go and grab the GPU. I'm going to switch that on there. Should be able to hear it. We'll hear it in a second from the outside. It's a bit hard to hear some of the outside sounds because people are starting up their aircraft. We're going to switch on the batteries here. So big battery button. I'll turn the sounds up so you can hear everything beep and make noises. Seatbelt signs are going to go on. We're going to arm the emergency lights there. Nav logo, which we're going to turn on. And then I'm going to crack, which is now available. I'm going to actually crack the GPU. She comes alive. And I think it's got all the lights on because I was playing around with them before showing you guys when I switched them all on accidentally. So we're just going to calm them all down here. And we'll switch those on as we need them. There we go. Cool, that's all up and running. I don't think there's anything else we need to sort of do in here except for if we go up to the top here, we can align the irises. So we're going to do that to align. Then we've got to push it out and then click it again to go to nav. We'll do both of them. There we go. They're going to do their thing shortly. And then we need to bring all the screens up. So I'm going to get rid of this guy here. I'm going to move that up there. To bring up these screens here, we're going to switch on these ones here and those ones there. Brings up your main displays. Same for the co-pilot. Oops. There we go. And I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's sounds on all these knobs here, on all of them. And then to the system screens down here are down here. So we've got all our screens in place and nothing really happening here at this stage. And I can hear a little tick in the background because the caution alarms are flashing. So I'm going to click that. And that will go off. And obviously on the FMSs, we've got a brightness displays here as well. So we'll do the lefty and the righty. There we go. Let's go to init page. And basically, you can put all this stuff in manually if you want to, or at this day and age, we don't really need to because a lot of the sim brief stuff is... I actually do miss the days when we used to program the FMSs. I should get back into actually doing that manually. But to bring in the SimBrief flight plan, we just basically slide this in here. So we're going to go from YBBN, which is Brisbane, to YGLA, so which is Gladstone. YGLA, pop that in there, and then we just put it on the co-write route, and it will just pick it up, and it will say requested, and SimBrief has loaded in. If you didn't want to do that, you could just put that in there. I could have put the flight number in there too, couldn't I? But I didn't put the flight number in there because I'm an idiot. But or you could just do from and to and start putting stuff in manually if you wanted to. From this point on, I can just align the IRSs, which I'll do that right away, and let that do its thing. And now if I go to the flight plan, the flight plan's in there. So very, very simple stuff, and we can click in here and we can actually put our SIDs and stuff like that in there, which we're not going to do just yet. I am going to start up the APU, and then we are actually going to need to start boarding the plane first and all that sort of good stuff as well. So let's see if my GSX profiles are actually going to work. So we're going to request the boarding. And I don't think my GSX profiles have worked. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I love these CRT screens. Absolutely, I love them. Looking super cool. Open exit number 2 should be already open. I'm going to start the fuel, so we're going to do that instantly. So fuel is being done. I don't know where he's putting that. They're closing down for whatever reason. Don't know why they're closing down. So you can hear this. You can hear the blades spinning around now. Oh, we got the music going. Everything's going. Oh, they've got different music. They've put a lot of effort into it. They've got different music. It's having a fight with GSX. I'm just going to put it on the jetway. Good GSX. Bloody GSX. Nah, that's not going to work, is it, with GSX? Oh, it's all messed up now. Bloody hell. It just updated to 4.05. I updated it just before the stream. Oh, sorry, Rosie, I didn't see you there. But yeah, I've obviously just killed GSX. So stop opening. Stop opening. Oh, I hate GSX. Let's operate by the stairs then. No. The new plane probably isn't. No, I've got a GSX profile, but I may have installed it wrong. I think I installed it wrong. So there is GSX profiles there, and I do have some, and I installed them, but I might have done it wrong. How do I actually stop this? Let's just do that, shall we? Yeah, they got everything done. Restart it. Please, yeah, we're just going to restart it. I've just got to board everything manually. We won't worry about boarding the people. I would put money on it that I installed it wrong. All right, we're not going to worry about GSX. Boarding's in progress. I think the people's all messed up. What's that one do? The people's all messed up anyway. I don't know. I've broken that part. Oh, it doesn't take long for Oz Flight Simmer to break it. We might be flying super light. We might be flying super light today. Because I don't think the people is going to go in it. So, but that's all right. I will get the weights from SimBrief because we've got to put the weights in there anyway. That's all cool. I'm going to turn this radio off though. And then we're going to talk to ATC and start and get ready to go out of here. Hang on. Which music options do we have?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our aircraft. If there is anything that we can do to make your journey more comfortable, please let one of our flight attendants know, and they will be happy to help. We kindly ask you to remain seated, with your seatbelt fastened, whilst the remainder of the passengers board the aircraft.
Oh, you got all the different lights too.
We hope you have a pleasant flight.
All right, so that was number 7. Oh, that's what we just had. Oh my god. Why did they put this on? This is such a YouTube meme. Oh, sounds like I'm watching Bubba undress. The Veltra Lounge. Study and relaxing. When will this aircraft be out? Soon. Soon.
Ladies
all right.
and gentlemen.
I'm going to just turn that off there. Anyways, one of the things you can do, ladies and gentlemen, and Bubba Van Braun, is that you can actually download your own music onto it. You can actually put it on. I've never done it, but you've been able to do that for quite a while now with the... Oh, look at the metal... that looks pretty cool. You've been able to do that with the Just Flight aircraft for a long time. Check. All right. Anywho, okay, that's been done. That's been done. That's been done. We're gonna go and grab some clearance out of here, and I'm gonna tune into good old SayIntentions and find out how we're going to be departing so we can continue on our departure information. Make sure that's gone in 11885. I actually don't know. It probably won't, but I don't know if the RMP from Wing actually works with this guy. Brisbane clearance. This is Alliance 7766. We're at Gate 47. Can we please grab our IFR clearance up to Gladstone? Thank you.
Unity 7766 cleared to Gladstone via the Waco 4 departure, then is filed. Runway 01 right, initial climb 5000, departure on 118.45, squawk 6647.
Unity, okay. The flight thing is Unity. Only 9 more months! Holy cow! He said 60 months! Inspector, thank you very much for the 60 months. I appreciate you.
Only
That's
9
very
more
kind.
months. Greetings all.
Howdy, my friend. Thank you very much for the 60 months. Here we go. We'll put some little floaty floats in there for you. Cleared to Gladstone by the Waco 4 departure, then is filed runway 01 right. Initial climb will be 5,000 and departure frequency will be 118.45. And we will be squawking at 6647. United or Unity 7766.
7766, read back correct. Contact ground on 124.05.
Quick note, I'm getting a charts access error from Navigraph. It looks like charts may not be included in your current subscription, or your account may need to be reconnected in the pilot portal.
Ah, we don't have charts. What's
Quick
going
note,
on?
I'm getting a charts access error from Navigraph. It looks like charts may not be included in your current subscription, or your account may need to be reconnected
I
in
hate
the
when
pilot
this happens.
portal.
I hate when this happens. Nah, it's there. Oh, do you know why? It's because I didn't have charts opened up. Hey, Oz, can you see the charts now?
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Alliance Airlines Flight 7766, heading to the beautiful city of Gladstone. On behalf of myself, Murph, and my fantastic crew members, Sarah, Liam, Emma, and Jack, we are thrilled to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you.
You should be able to
If you
pick
need
them
any
up now.
assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to any of our crew members. Jesus! We're going to have a great flight.
Hey, Oz, can you pick up the charts now?
Not clear what you said. Say again.
Can you pick up the charts, man, or not?
I'll take over the radios and contact
Oh,
ground taxi
no.
clearance.
No. Don't take over the comms. You just sit there and don't worry about it. I'll do everything. Don't do anything, Oz.
I'll
Nothing.
handle the taxi clearance for you.
No, nothing. Can you just sit there and look pretty, please? I'll do everything. Thank you. I hate when he does this.
I'll handle the taxi clearance for you, Captain. Let's get ready
No,
to
I
roll.
have the comms, please.
All right, Captain, you're in charge of the comms. Let me know if you need anything.
Thank God. Little Oz not working like it used to. No, it's they've done some updates.
Brisbane ground, Unity 7766, Alliance 7766. We're ready to taxi, and we have Sierra.
Break. We're not
Just a
ready for
heads up,
taxi.
your Navigraph account doesn't seem to have charts access right now. You may need to disconnect and reconnect your Navigraph account in the pilot portal to pick up the required chart subscription.
He's gone mental.
All right, we'll hold off on taxiing for now. Just let me know when you're ready to go. Just a heads up, your Navigraph account doesn't seem to have charts access right now. You may need to disconnect and reconnect your Navigraph account in the pilot portal to pick up the required chart subscription.
Oh, he's hurting my head. He's hurting my head. No one mentioned the word Oz at all. Anyways, I've got to scroll back up here. I've got to put stuff back in to the flight plan. So we're clear to go 5,000. So we've got to put that in there. Oh my God, he just went nuts. Obviously, he's all screwed up because I don't know if they need Navigraph chart access in the plane or not, but it's working for me. So I don't know why it's working for him. Anyways.
Wow.
Who was that? Who else is on Navigraph at the moment? I mean, on SayIntentions. Oh my God, that just did my head in. Seriously, having a fight with a virtual assistant in your cockpit. Holy cow! All right, so we're gonna go up to 5. I don't even know what I'm doing after that. Clear to Gladstone. We're doing the Wacko for departure. So we're gonna go and click on this guy here. We're gonna find the SID. And we're going to do runway 01 right. So we click on this guy here. And then we use the Wacko 4. Pop that in there. So if you've... And then hit insert. So if you've actually used an FMS, it's going to be very, very similar to what you may have used in the past. A lot simpler. And then if we actually have a look here, we've got the... flight plan looks a bit funny. After all of that, let's go zoom out here, see what's going on here. That looks like super weird. So let's have a look, see why that is super weird. There's the Wacko. bloody Simblitz. Yeah, well, I'm just having a look. I haven't spent ages flying this like you bloody have. Bloody hell. That's what I got to put up with, you know. That's what I got to put up with.
Velocity 1411, we'll need to shut down our engines while we wait for the company.
I got smart asses everywhere. You're having a look at your beautiful face as well. Oh, didn't I turn it back on? Oh, there we go. Thank you. I'm blushy now because it's all hot in here. Because this is all best up on me as well. Hang on. Where's up? Where's down? Go back this way. All right. Let's do. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. I'm just going to go direct once we get up there anyway. So we're going to fly then. We're going to go back to Brisbane. Why are we doing that for? That doesn't seem very well done. But anyways, that's what they've put us on. Hey, you've just found your channel the other day, getting back into Flight Sim after a few years. I bought Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 and learning SayIntentions. Ah, nice one. Nice one. SayIntentions is super cool. And the good thing is you can actually do it by little by little by little. So, which is the cool thing. All right, let's just go to performance because I want to get flying. Performance takeoff. We're going to put in the oh, I don't know what that's doing now. Can't I just type it in? There we go. I could, or I'll just type it in. YBBN. And actually I'm going to import this from the aircraft, so all the weights have gone in there. Or I could import this from SimBrief, import the weather, and then do the calculation, and then export the weights, export the speeds, and export to the Toga and the Flex. So I'm going to do all that. So when we go back to have a look at this guy here, speeds are all loaded in. And if I actually go to, oops, if I go to, which one is it on this thing? Is it attack mode? I can't remember. Actually, it might be in a page. And then next page. There we go. So all that information's been actually put into the aircraft already. So, which is super cool. Do we have another page on top of that? We do. Or we don't. No. There we go. All in there. Happy days. Cool. Wins, that's done. 1026. That's cool. That's cool. So have flaps. Flaps is auto. I'm actually going to change that to 8 for flaps takeoff. And then I'm going to get this to calculate that again. Send speeds back. Send that back. Cool. There we go. And you've got all the information down here as well. This works really, really, really easy. So Just Flight have done a really good job with that. All right, let's go upstairs. We're going to turn on the APU. Super easy. I don't need to turn any pumps on at this stage, but I can just go down here to where the APU is. And we click to the on position. And then we click it again to pull it out. And then use the mouse wheel again to the start position, and the APU is going to fire up. One of the things I can do down here and go, is it on the APU? It's on the APU screen, so we can see what's going on here. And let's have a listen. You can see the plume coming through the back there. And she's turned on. And it says it's actually available there. So it's all automatic. So it's already running off the APU power. So if I actually go and switch off here, it's already available and it's picking up the APU power. So we can go straight away. We can actually go and turn off the GPU. We don't need it. You can hear that mosey along down now. What else? I'm going to turn some window heats on. We're pretty much going to tell this guy to go. Beacon light just went on then. There are all the fuel pumps on there. We don't need to use that just yet. Don't really need to do anything in here at this stage. And I just wanted to grab what the... What was it? 1026 is the QNH. I just want to put that in there. Cool. All right, we're going to go over to... Oh, actually, what did they say the squat code was going to be? 6647. We'll pop that in there now. Very Airbusy. Hang on, that's not the right spot. Just leave that alone. Just leave that alone. All right, 66447. There we go. I'm going to pop that in there. That is ready to go. We're on standby. Cool. All right, that'll do. Hey, Big Al, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I managed to clean the house, make dinner, and find a Macoja. This is the first time that I've actually flown it, man. And I'm talking to you guys at the same... Why do you always get on my back? Get off my back. Bloody Pringles. I'm having a look. And I had a fight with Chase Plane, all right? Oh, no, not Chase Plane. What's the other one? GSX. All right, that's all been done. It's time to push back ground. I'm just having a laugh. I know you are. I know you are. You're pushing me buttons, man. Alrighty. Brisbane ground. This is Unity 7766. We're gate 47. Can we please push back? Thank you.
Unity 7766, pushback approved. Face southeast.
It's doing a better job than the first RJ stream where we couldn't turn the EFIS displays on. Pushback approved, face as southeast, Unity 7766. All right, pushback approved. Let's see if GSX is actually going to be able to do a pushback here. Prepare for pushback and departure. Let's lose Virgin Australia. Is there an East Europe server? I think it's only West now. I think it's only West.
Wow, I can't believe it is ready.
We're going to have to close these doors. I'm not even going to converse back with that pilot there in the background. All right, let's close both of those. And then if you want to set up... Company wants to know why we burnt my final reserves. Smart ass. If you actually want to go and set your bugs too, you just click on this, the same as what it does. You set your bugs for takeoff. Did we have a call from the PA? I don't know where that noise came from. Flight directors can go on. We'll need that to start the engines. Oh, whatever. see what it's going to do here. Weather's not looking too good out there. Hey, Mr. Evil, what's going on? I'm going to start the engines once we push back because I just don't trust GSX. I do have the GSX profiles for INI builds, so that might be alright.
Heading to the beautiful city of Gladstone. Our estimated flight time is just over 65 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for our frequent flyers. Fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pulling the strap to tighten. Remember, the seatbelt sign must be illuminated at all times. Please return your seatbacks and tray tables to the upright position.
I think he's done alright. I do have the GSX profile for Brisbane. Obviously, it's following the lines okay. You'll probably push us back behind this line here.
Are strictly prohibited on board. If oxygen masks drop, pull them down, place over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Life vests are located under your seats, and remember
there we go.
inflate them only after leaving the aircraft.
So we can do the start.
Will guide you to the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In case of evacuation,
hey, what's going on?
and follow crew instructions immediately. If any electronic device becomes hot or catches fire, please inform the crew immediately. The safety information card is located in the seat pocket in front of you.
Just waiting for everybody to be quiet, as in
Jesus.
Murph and stuff there, so we can go and start some engines here. Alright, it's going to go upstairs, going to turn all the fuel pumps on. There we go, there. And really easy to start the engines on this guy is we just leave it on to normal. Engine start, and I'm going to start engine number 2. Hold that across. Everything's automatic. Sorts out your bleed air and everything. And then we're going to watch the N2 rise. I think about 15% or something, what I read. And then we're going to add the fuel in here. So 15%. And we can see the N2 rising on the screens as well. Waiting for Murph to be quiet, you have to wait longer. Yeah. See, such a longer aircraft than the F-28 4000 is. See the turbines spinning. All right, let's start engine number 2. Gain N2. Engines coming up. And then status is down there. Fuel usage, so we can actually change those screens. Don't need APU. It's actually doing it automatically for me. Alrighty, going to turn the probe heats on from here. Going to turn the engine starter off in a second. Gens are getting electric through it. It's pretty much already done. I don't know if there's a taxi light here. Have you been able to find a taxi light, Mr. Blitz? So you've got so your landing and taxi lights are all the same. So that one there is probably the taxi light, being that guy there. Alright, so we'll turn him on. Center one, yeah, gotcha. Cool, alright, we're going to begin our taxi. We'll just speak to ground. Brisbane ground, this is Unity 7766, request a taxi to, I think it's runway 1 right we're going today. I have to run. Good luck with Gladstone. If it's live weather, then expect a good crosswind. Okay.
Quick note, I'm getting a charts access error from Navigraph. It looks like charts may not be
Unity
included in your
7766,
current
runway 01
subscription,
right
or
taxi
your
via
account
Charlie
may need
6,
to be
Bravo, Bravo 9
reconnected
Alpha
in the
9.
pilot portal.
A taxi to your runway at 1 right via Charlie 6, Bravo, Bravo 9, then Alpha 9, Unity 7766. All right, let's get
pilot
our...
portal to pick up the required chart subscription.
Is he going to do that every time because I've got him switched on? I think he is. I think he is. Yeah, I can turn it off. They sound like the F100s too. I don't know what the geos with that wheel skippy thing is. I saw that before when I was messing around with it. The Fokkers are loud, yeah. They're in the real world, they are loud.
What's the 1411 holding short 19 left for departure?
You got 19 left. That's interesting. Previews. It does say that my Navigraph account is disconnected for whatever reason. It's odd. I'll sort that out later. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright. I just won't be reading the charts anymore. Alright, let's have a look. We're going to go flaps 8.
Over the tower, velocity 1411. See ya.
And there's obviously no slats. It's just flaps. Just going to see how they go down all the way. Bring them all back up. You need Murph reading the charts as he gets a great laugh out of reading. As he gets a great laugh out of you reading his charts, does he? I might switch him. Oz is giving me the poo-poos a little bit. I need to say to our Say Intention friends, Oz is professional, but he needs to be a little bit more chirpier. He's too serious. Too serious. I thought I must need to do an update to get the GSX, sorry, the chase plane Say Intentions thing to work too. All right, auto brake's going to go to RTO. We're going to switch that to nav mode. I'm going to turn that on now. This thing taxis super well. There's Blitzy taking off. We've got some sort of weird flight plan programmed into this for whatever reason. Yeah, he does say holy dooly a lot, but sounds like holy dooly. Yeah, he doesn't really say it much for me.
Unity 7766, contact tower on 118.0, so long.
Over the tower on 118.457766. What was tower? Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We just want to get out of here. Get this bird flying. What's going up on here? We got someone going out that way. I don't know. It might be because I changed the time around. I don't know. I don't know. Like Simblitz is using SayIntentions as well, and he got
departures velocity 1411
I don't know why his is different. Don't know. Brisbane Tower, this is Unity 7766, holding short at Alpha 9 from runway 01 right.
Heard him. You can get us over to runway 30.
Unity 7766, Brisbane Tower, runway 01 right, winds 140 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
Like you.
Oh, I forgot, I'm on the Brisbane Tower as well. It's my voice on Brisbane Tower too. I just heard my voice again. No wonder we're taking off on the wrong one, on the wrong runway, because I'm in the bloody tower on SayIntentions. I forgot about that. Clear for takeoff on 01 at right, winds 140 at 3, 7766. Bloody hell. Totally forgot about that. Alright, so we're going to turn this guy on here. And that's good. We're going to put that on to Toga in a second. Make sure I put this guy down. I'm blaming myself. Yep. Definitely explains a lot. Thanks, Fozzie. Alright, let's see if we can take this sucker off. Charts for noobs. I don't know what the actual flow is, what I should be doing here for the auto throttle, but it's going to line up. Alright, we've got a takeoff warning. We're just going to go anyway. We're not meant to be taking off, apparently. I think it was my trim. Oh, come on, I'm learning. No, I think it was my trim. Alright, it's going to go to climb.
Unity 7766, contact departure.
Over to departure, Unity 7766.
Climb thrust.
Unity 7766, we're just passing through altitude 2,300 for 5,000. Need to learn how to clear this guy
Unity
here.
7766, Brisbane departure, radar contact.
And we're over speeding. Why is that going all the way up?
Right, 0, velocity 1411.
Unity 7766, climb flight level 200.
Climb flight level 200, Unity 7766. Alright, now she'll drop down. Cool. Sorry, I'm just learning here. So this is going to do to indicated airspeed mode. So it should drop down to 245. But we're going to be going up like a rocket at the moment. Like a rocket until she calms down. We are in climb mode here, so that should have the throttle, auto throttle set to climb mode, which it's got with those two detents there. There you go, speed's coming down. Oh, forgot to do the clock. I think that takeoff was alright considering we haven't really done that before, so... There we go, back down to 240.
Climbing, flight level 310, velocity 1411.
And then that's coming back down because we're at 240. So auto throttle's working nicely.
Unity 7766, climb flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270, Unity 7766. So I didn't know if the auto throttle was going to take over when we did Toga, but obviously... Oh, I didn't arm the lift dumpers. That might have been why it went off.
We are now soaring high above the clouds. The use of approved electronic devices is permitted in flight mode, so feel free to check your messages or catch up on your favourite shows. Our cabin service will
Holy cow, that sounds good.
sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with Alliance Airlines.
Well, the landing's going to be interesting, though. I don't know how that's going to be. There you go. So passing through. So we're going to turn the lights off here. See about sign can go on. Make sure we're pressurizing, which looks like we are. So before you had to set your own pressure, but I believe that you've only got to set the landing altitude on this thing. I've got like a dome light on or something here. We do. There we go. So that should turn that off. Oops. Yeah. Well, that one's gone off. We've got to turn this one off. There we go. I like how that brightens up and gets brighter. That's cool. Alright, we're gonna cheat here a little bit. There we go. Because I don't think that was meant, that was doing what it should be doing.
Contact Brisbane Centre on 132.35.
Over at Brisbane Centre 132.35, 7766. Look at that. That's a very, very pretty looking plane, that's for sure. That's very nice. It sounds like a Fokker. It sounds like a Fokker. Brisbane Centre, this is Unity 7766, just passing through 18,500 on our way up to 27,000. Looks like the APU's still going.
Brisbane Centre identified. Good
Oh,
morning.
it is. APU's still on. Need to switch that off. I love this Alliance. Alliance has some super cool paint jobs though in the real world. Really cool liveries.
Unity 7766, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340 7766. There we go. We're already going higher than what the Fokker F28 can. It's a lot, sounds, she's not obviously as loud inside the cockpit as what it was with the F28. Look at that. Oh, that sounds so good. What do you mean there's no dunny? There's a dunny. We saw it before. It's down the back. It's just going to take me 6 years to get down here, though. There is a dunny, though. Yeah, it is. It's got male and female on it. It's on the right-hand side. Unless we're looking at something else different. No, you can't open up the door, but there's a dunny door there. Yeah, there's a door, but, you know. Yeah, but why do you need to flush the toilet for? Like, you flush it and then that's it. The way you guys are talking about it, that obviously you can't get in there, that you can't, the plane doesn't have a toilet, and like that's never going to happen. It has a dunny door, yeah. Why do you need to see the toilet seat? I don't know. It's just something that a couple of developers have brought on their planes, but obviously you don't need it. Now, how do I actually clear the system page is what I need to know. Here we go.
Unity 7766, direct lawn, then as filed, please.
No, can't get rid of that one. Director lawn then has filed 7766, which we already did. He needs to catch up. I mean, one day they might make a pilot need the pilot need to go to toilet in the flight sim. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to see that. Don't know if I want to see that. I want to know how I clear this though. So this is thrust lever is in retard. So that showed me what to do to get out of the overspeed. But how do I actually get rid of this? So when we're in the overspeed, I wonder if there's a button up here. How do I get rid of that? You guys are all just sick. You're all sick. You just want to see turds floating in the toilet on a virtual plane. Sickos. How do I get rid of this? Is the question. I don't want to start flicking stuff just for the sake of it. Hey, Graham, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Or the Mile High Club application. Oh my god. You're sickos. Honestly don't know how to get rid of that. And that says the door's not locked. I don't know how to lock the door. I know how to close it, but I don't know how to lock it. Because I can't find a click spot to lock it. Next to the throttle. Oh, to lock the door? Oh, door lock. There we go. So that will get rid of that. That could have been the reason why we had those alarms. Could be because the door wasn't locked, maybe. Do you know how to get rid of the these guys here? If all the persistence fuel lever shut. So thrust level is retarded, which it's done it itself because we should be on Nelly cruise. We're going to be cruise shortly. Oh, hang on. What's that do? We may not have been in the right trim either, because I didn't even adjust the trim before we took off, so. You need to recall and cancel. Okay. So recall and then cancel. Nah. Recall and cancel. Nah. I could get rid of it. I could just take it off the systems page. No, it's still there. That doesn't work. I can't get rid of the stupid thing. Yeah. It's going to change the thrust lever one by itself, so I don't know how to get rid of that. Maybe we just need to create some more alarms to get rid of those alarms, you know? Alright, so we're coming up on this, which means we'll put this into cruise mode in a second. Won't have to wait too long. Oh, thank you very much. See, when you guys learn to fly planes, You don't do it on stream, so I can't go and give you guys malarkey for it. Alright, so we're going to switch over to cruise. That then will bring the levers back, and then that does that. But that being said, we are going to wind this thing up here to 7.1. So how is it going to behave now? So we're going to get this up to 230. It's going up there.
Dear guests, we are now cruising smoothly, and I'm delighted to announce that our cabin crew will begin the snack and
Ooh, we must have some crosswind up here too.
to enjoying our delicious cheese and crackers, as well as our refreshing fruit juices.
Maybe turn the screen off. We could do that.
Fantastic items from the Alliance
We could do that.
available for you to browse. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us. Jesus.
We can do that. We can turn that screen off. That was this one down here, wasn't it? There we go. I don't know. That's all right. We will just live with it. There's Inspector and his little A319, little Boeing, little Airbus. I've only got like 2 planes installed in my flight sim, so I know SimBlitz was in a different plane, so it's not going to show up correctly because I probably don't even have all the 100s installed. Blitzy. Use a tin of black paint, maybe. Usual approach, just ignore it. Chuck it out the window, as Jacko would say. But I don't know why my Navigraph charts is not connected because I'm actually using them, so... But I'll just do the normal thing and log into Navigraph. It's probably because I'm not connected on the plane. That might be why. Alright, so we just passed the sunny coast. That's on our left over there. And we got to 0.71. This thing can go a little bit quicker than that by the looks of it. There's 7.5. And the auto throttle is doing its thing. I think a lot of people will like this because it's got an auto throttle built in. So we've got flex, so we could have set it by flex. We just togered it. I don't know what MCT means though. I can't remember what that means, but then you've got climb and toga and cruise. I don't know how we do the it's got a descent calculator on this thing, so I actually don't know how we do the VNAV. It does have top of descent though, so we shall see. Hey Dave, what's going on? So you're going to Expo 2067 in Vegas, Shane? They said that Symphony Extreme, they would do a GoFundMe for your page. I don't know. Let's just see how the world current events turn out. June 2027 just seems so far away at the moment. So we'll just wait and see. Alright. I am going to go to the little pilot's room and check on the printers. Because I've got a bunch going. And I'll leave you with some music. Alright. That's if the US... Well, it just seems such a long way away, Big Al. I'll check on it later. Next year, maybe. Alright, back soon, everybody.
Heads up, we're showing significant track deviation about 9 miles off the route to tape.
Captain House, would you like anything to drink or a small snack while we're cruising?
Unity 7766, whenever you'd like to descend. Flight level 230.
Hopefully I haven't missed anything. I'm just cleaning up. I got friggin' coffee everywhere. Fucking hell. Everywhere.
Unity 7766, descend flight level 230.
Descend down to flight level 230, 7766. Coffee absolutely everywhere. Oh, I put it on the desk and then I banged my desk on the friggin' Moser AB9 and it friggin' shook the whole desk and then coffee just went friggin' everywhere. Alright, hang on. What's going on here? Let me figure out. So top of descent's not there yet. What's he telling me? What is he telling me? Descend down to flight level 230. Alright, let's see if we can work this out. And I want to do that at 240. And what about if I hit this guy here? What does that do? Oh, yeah, that's going to drop us down. There we go. Once we get to 240, it should start dropping the nose down, I'm thinking. Mr. Proswitch Gaming, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Or I'll just level change it, either one. Looks like we might be level changing it here. You finally got Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Nice. I'm just flying the a preview of the F100 for the first time. Now she's going down. No. Okay, so that doesn't work. Alright, so we're going to have to level change this down. Okay. There we go. Alright, I guess that's why it needs a... I gotta read the book more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Gladstone. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, fasten your seatbelts, and note that the use of the lavatories is no longer allowed. Thank you for your cooperation.
First should be VNAV. Well, none of that's there. So on the TRP, none of that's there. So I don't know. You reckon that is it there, is it? That's giving me level flight now. That's giving me level flight. Is it because it hasn't got it on this so far? Because it says it hasn't hit. I'm going to just leave it here because we haven't hit top of descent on this yet. I just want to see what it does. Even though that he's telling me to go down, it's because you haven't reached it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because he told me to go down earlier. So what does PROF stand for? Did he say when ready, was he? Okay. I only caught the end of it, so... Profile. Okay, thank you. So we've got about 18 nautical miles. I'm just going to clear the rest of my friggin' coffee mess up here. Far out. Look at this rags, just like friggin' coffee all the way through it. It's everywhere. Shane, it was Aussie, yes, Sir Charles Kingford Smith that done the first ever transatlantic flight in June 1928, Auckland, California to Brisbane, Australia. Was it? I don't know. June, someone else will know. Hey, Mark Griffin, I don't know my Australian aviation history that well, to be honest. We go and join the next flight? No worries. I think there's Harvey Bay and Maryborough we're just flying over. Yep, Maryborough there. Harvey Bay is over there. All right, 10 nautical miles to go. And then, oh, look at that. You can play around with the headrest.
7766, descend flight level 140.
Brisbane Centre is still currently at flight level 33. We haven't started our descent because we haven't hit our top of descent yet. So we'll be there in about 6 nautical miles.
Unity 7766, roger. Maintain flight level 33 until top of descent. Descend at your discretion thereafter.
There we go. Yeah, I started using the spinny wheel on that, and then that's changed. I don't know why you would need to do that, but I can do the co-pilot's one over there. There we go. I can wind his around. Don't know why you need to do that, but... Hello. Hello, Chair. Do you like Oz Flight Simmer? You do like Oz Flight Simmer. Is Oz Flight Simmer the best streamer on YouTube? He's nodding. He was nodding. Even he knows. All the flights are live with the new plane. So what does this do? Yeah. Alright, so top of descent's Kiaman. And hopefully we go down 2-3. So sad to get this man some help. Oh, come on, quick, someone put this. All right, we are going down now, so that worked like a treat. Thank you very much, Mr. Pringles and Mr. Blitz. Aviator Kevin says, hello, a nice stream on the Fokkers. The trim has to be set and the auto brake has to be RTO. The lift dumpers have to be armed, a button behind the thrust and the flaps need, yeah. Yeah, very, very similar to the F-28.
Unity 7766, contact Brisbane Centre on 124.6.
Over to Brisbane Centre on 124.6, Unity 7766. What's the go with the speed brake on landing? Is it like the same as the F-28? Drop the speed brake out as you're going over the fence, or what's the GO? I know nothing about nothing, so thank me for nothing. Yep, true pilot. Didn't see a thing. Click spot next to the flight director switch. And how do you know all this about this, Mr. Aviator Kevin? I hear Oz Flight Simmer's best friends is the H2C and the P1S and bundles of filament. Speaking of bundles of filament, go and check out FS Mods, ladies and gentlemen. We have our own mods hardware store. You can check out things to improve your flight sim stuff at home. Any purchase is much appreciated, of course. No Ken Lee, Inspector. Talk about ruining a moment. Enhancing the moment? I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. Aviator Kevin says a climb thrust is set automatically by the fade deck when passing it. Yep. Auto throttle is armed. You'll deploy the air brakes. Auto. Hang on. Climb thrust is set automatically by the fade deck when you're passing through the thrust reduction altitude. If the auto thrust is armed, you can deploy the air brakes when passing the threshold, like on the F-28. Okay. We use reverse thrust and the lift dumpers upon touchdown with air brakes. Some operators use them more often. Okay. So that's 7.3. We're gonna get to a slowdown point soon, and then it's gonna go down to 250. It sounds like that Mr. Aviator Kevin's got some real world knowledge of the plane. Here we go, come to 23. Brisbane Centre, this is 7766. Are you wanting us to keep descending down to flight level 140?
Unity 7766, Brisbane Centre identified. Good day.
He asked us to go down to 140 before I said we weren't at our top of descent. I'm going to keep going down because that's what our profile was suggesting anyway.
Unity 7766, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1023.
Then descend down to 6,000, QNH 1023, Unity 7766. Now, if I do that 245, what's that going to do? Is that going to drop it down? No. Very, very Airbusy. So that basically puts it on a level change or indicated airspeed mode. Just a Fokker enthusiast, and as it was the aircraft of your childhood. Okay. That'll drop the nose down.
Unity 7766, contact Brisbane approach on 124.1.
I'm just messing around with some stuff here, guys, because I don't know about the plane. Holy cow! Speed brakes going in. Holy cow. I want the speed to drop down. Yeah, I'm just messing around with stuff at this point, just to getting to know the plane. I assume it's going to slow down here in a second. Approach, this is Unity 7766. We are currently flight level 140 on our way down to 6,000.
Unity 7766, Brisbane approach, identified. Good morning.
Engine spooling up there.
Unity 7766, turn left, heading 300, descend 6,000, vectors for the RNAV runway 10 approach.
Vectors for the RNAV 10 approach, turn left 300, descending down to 6,000, 7766. How come
Unity
this thing's not slowing down?
descend 4,000.
Descend down to 4,000, Unity 7766.
Unity 7766, turn left, heading 300.
Turning left, heading 300, Unity 7766. Bit like an Airbus, Mr. Kevin. It says we're meant to be still at 0.73. Oh, do you know why? Because I actually haven't put any of this in yet. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. I haven't put any of the star in whatsoever. What are we doing? We're doing the RNAV 10. That might be why this has been a bit blown out of the water. And what transition we're going to use here? I'm just going to pick any for now because I'm a bit behind. Which doesn't matter because he's actually going to vector us in anyway, but I just don't know why it's not slowing down. Like, I can manually do the aircraft myself, but I don't know why it's not slowing down. So we're just going to manually do it ourselves here. You're a brave man than me. I can't handle 7.3 and A320 series, and that will be me done at once. Yeah, I can mix things up a bit, but it takes a couple of goes. This is the first flight. The landing's probably going to be awful.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into the beautiful city of Gladstone. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Make sure your tray tables are put away. Your seats are in the full upright position and your seat belts are fastened. The weather in Gladstone is looking lovely, with clear skies and a temperature of around 23 degrees Celsius.
Brickton minus 69.
Our assigned gate is Terminal 1, Gate 3. Thank you for your cooperation. And Jesus, we're almost there.
Hey Murph, didn't I tell you this is the first time I've flown this plane? I'm still waiting for my license to come through, so may put your seatbelt on that a little bit extra tighter today.
Understood, Captain. We'll make sure everyone has their seatbelts on tight for landing. Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for landing, please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened and your seats are in the upright position. We appreciate your cooperation. Jesus!
These are independent. Landing altitude. About there. It's going to be dangerous. So he'll make us do a left-hand turn. So I think I picked the wrong transition because I picked it for the other side, not knowing which one I was meant to grab. But he'll basically turn us in here. We'll do a sort of pretty much a base turn and then in. What's he going to do? Missed the good old days when the pilot was not allowed to start the engines. That was the flight engineer. Holy cow, that's going back in the day. What's the QNH around here? 1023. Well, just that. There we go. There's 3,000. I'm just following what SayIntentions is actually giving me, Kevin.
Unity 7766, speed 185 knots.
Speed 185, Unity 7766. All right, sound's going up. This will be interesting. Cross your fingers, cross your legs, cross your toes. First notch of flaps.
Unity 7766, turn right heading 335.
Turn right heading 335, Unity 7766. Yeah, all good. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it. I know the lift dumpers are there and stuff. All right, this is going to all happen pretty quickly.
Unity 7766, turn right, heading 335.
Confirm already on 2-3. Oh, turn left heading in. Turn right or heading. Can I have that heading again, please? Approach. Shit.
Unity 7766, turn right, heading 335.
We're currently on right heading 335, Unity 7766. So airport's over there. And is he going to get us to turn in front of this guy or behind it is the question. Yeah, I know it's all here. I am familiar with
7766, turn left, heading
the Fokkers,
290.
just not this Fokker. So, and I've had a bit of a look at it. So thanks, thanks, Kevin. He's going to get us to go around it. But we're not flying an ILS, but he's get us to do our RNAV, which I'm not even going to put in. I'm just going to visually fly it. Turn left heading 290, Unity 7766. I'll mess around with it a little bit more on my next few flights. It looks gorgeous though. Absolute stunning plane. Taking the landing out of the equation, because we haven't done the landing yet, but I think about 2 or 3 flights and we'll be pretty good with this girl here.
Unity 7766, turn right, heading 040.
Turn right heading 040, Unity 7766. In 2 or 3 flights. I think we've done all right for our first flight so far.
6 miles from Blazer. Turn right heading 055. Cleared for the RNAV runway 10 approach.
Cleared for the RNAV 10 approach. We're actually just going to do a visual approach on this one. Unity 7766. He might not like that, but that's what we're going to do. Or I could put RNAV details in. So runway headings 101. Next notch of flaps. Greetings for the US, my Aussie friend. What's going on, Mr. Real Batsmans? Or Batmaz? And we should be pretty much lined up on the runway there. There we go. Is that going to work for me? Okay, so that's all right. I got it. I gotcha. So we're going to do auto brake low because I don't know how good these auto brakes are. That's going to go off there.
Unity 7766, Gladstone Airport at your 1 o'clock, 10 miles. Report cancellation of IFR this frequency. Change to advisory frequency approved. Take care.
Cancellation of the IFR for Unity 7766. It's going to get rid of us. It's because I said I'm going to do a visual.
Speed checked, gear down.
Friggin' hell, that's loud. Alright, flaps 42. Autopilot disengaged my plane. So we're going to try a bit of hand flying for the first time. Lift dumpers are armed. Auto brake is on low. Auto throttle's still on at this stage. I'm going to take the aircraft myself. See how it flies. Actually, I should have done this at the next airport because the next airport doesn't have any navs for the approach at all, I don't believe. Probably shouldn't be doing that on approach, but
cabin crew, please take your seats for landing. 100 above. Minimum.
$500.
You buggers.
100. 50, 30, 20, 10.
Reverse.
Alright, I need to fix that button up since I had to redo the sim. So my reverses aren't working correctly since I had to redo the sim.
60 knots.
That'll do for the first one. Yeah, it's there's two buttons bound to what I'd normally use for reverses since I had to reinstall the sim, so I've got to fix it. That's what happened there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gladstone. Did you know that Gladstone is home to the largest coal port in Australia? Thank you for flying with Alliance Airlines. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with Alliance Airlines. The local time here is 10 o'clock in the morning. If you have a connecting flight, please listen closely. Flight 250 to Sydney departs at 10:30 from Gate 5. And flight 370 to Melbourne departs at 10:45 from Gate 6. Enjoy your time in Gladstone.
Gladstone Tower, this is Unity 7766, just backtracking runway 28.
Unity 7766, contact ground on 126.7 for your request.
So hand fly's all right. As for the auto throttle and the reverses and auto brake and stuff, didn't really get to use them at that stage because some stuff I need to address with the sim since we reinstalled the sim, what, 3 days ago or something like that. Just going to get off from Century Cap here. I don't think there's actually any ground, to be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Use caution when opening overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight.
Alright, we're just going to park up there.
We would like to thank you for flying with us today.
Oh, I didn't even have the lights. Oh, I put the lights off instead of on. Where are we going to park? It's friggin' nowhere to park. Oh, what a view, this Mr. Century Cap. Oh, you're right, Mr. Muppet Yoda. You can park wherever you want, my friend. I'm just going to sneak a little spot up here. It did look like a bit of a tailstroke, Benny. But, you know. I just keep thinking of like a orange, brighter orange shag carpet with this music. There's room for two, yeah. I'm just going to park behind you. Oh, no, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm just going to park here. He escapes from the... Alrighty. That's on. Parking brake is on. The APU. Did I ever turn that off? It's not available, so I must have not. So that's got to turn that on. So I clicked on the lift dumpers when before we landed, obviously, and then after we landed. So they must automatically switch off. I couldn't see if it was armed or not because of the glare in the cockpit. So they must go automatically off, which is interesting. That's the standby. Then APU is available now. Oh, what happened here? Oh, what happened there? There we go. It's back. Okay, that's automatically on. So if we shut down the engines, the APU should be still good.
Welcome on board our aircraft. If there is anything that we can do to make your journey,
and that's clicking there. Does this have stairs? So it's not. Oh, okay. So this is not like the. It doesn't have a stair going down like the F28 does. And GSX is not going to do anything for me here because we're not in the right spot. Ah, roger. So you can't just pull up wherever you want like you can with the... I don't think. Interesting. There we go. Flight number 1 down. But I'll tell you what, guys, I am going to make a slight change for the stream. We're just going to do one and done. It's because we've got some family friends over at the moment, so I'm not going to be able to stream all night tonight. But I'll tell you what, we'll probably be back on Tuesday night, I'm thinking. Tuesday night, we'll do another stream then, and then Wednesday night. So we're probably going to stream this... on Tuesday and Wednesday at least. And I won't say any more than that. And then I'm going to fly around in an in-between as well. So I'm going to go and take this thing for a flight in the morning. So if anybody's around, I might just go, hey, we're going to do a SayIntentions flight off line or something like that if anybody wants to fly. But yeah, I think it's a really nice plane. It's got a great mix of old and new, and it's going to take a little bit. I wonder why. Hey, what's he talking about? It's going to take a bit of a while to get used to because it does have that mix of old and new, but it's actually super nice. Just Flight done an extremely great job with this. So, but yes. I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Loco Hombre for dropping in 10 gifted subs before. So a lot of you guys got to pick up those subs, so I appreciate it. And also we had Jacko pop in. It's always nice when Jacko pops in. Doesn't get to pop in very much. 51 months and Inspector with the 60 months. So thank you, Evil. Yeah, we started earlier, but then, you know, it probably works out for me that way a little bit better tonight. So I know it's 8:30. Normally we haven't even got off the runway yet, but yes, I'm going to be flying this a bit more anyway. So okay. The light bulb just clicked on Simblitz's comment. So big thank you to everybody come flying with us. But yeah, I'll pop in some details probably for a Tuesday stream and we'll be in this again. So jump back in the sim with you again. Look forward to flying alongside you next time. Thanks, Blitzy. Thanks for popping in. And guys, make sure you go and check out his video. He did a pretty good video when it comes to the F100. And I pretty much agree with pretty much everything he said. So yeah, just go and check it out. All right, guys, a big thank you to Just Flight for supporting the streams and also providing a preview copy for this. If you guys have been interested in the F28, the F100, you won't be disappointed, and we'll probably take the F70 for a spin on Tuesday, considering I haven't even looked at that yet. So a big thank you to Kevin before for giving us some hints and tips. Appreciate it. He got a bit excited, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, guys, all the drop bears, talk to you later, and I will see you around. And no, you guys can just find out when everybody else finds out. See ya. Bye-bye.